Right friends, welcome to Acquire IAS. So today we are going to discuss questions on English comprehension, which is most important for UPSC Prelims Paper 2. Right friends, you can download daily newspaper analysis from our Telegram channel and you can call to this following number for getting an personal guidance. Right friends, and online classes will be started very soon. Right friends, so you can join the WhatsApp group in the following number for mains answer writing initiative on daily basis. Right, next you can follow me on my Facebook page. You can subscribe blogs for getting interesting articles regarding UPSC related articles and personality development articles. Next you can join our Telegram channel for getting an interesting and various other kind of PDF friends. Right, we move further. So today's our discussion is on English comprehension practice with me, that is SSPS challenge series. It is 100% clearing the UPSC paper 2 CSAT paper. Right friends, so this is a challenge series which is going on right now, so you may join this and you can subscribe, like, comment. If you have any doubt you can do comments friends. Right, so now let me start here. So in statement and arguments, right friends, while coming to the statement and arguments, you have such kind of instructions. First of all, that is, each questions given below consist of a statements followed by two arguments numbered 1 and 2. You have to decide which of the arguments is a strong argument and which is a weak argument. Given answers are here. There are 5 options for you given. Option number A, if only one is correct. Option number 2, if only argument 2 is strong. Option number 3, if either 1 and 2 is strong. And option number D, if either 1 nor 2 is strong. And option number D, if both 1 and 2 are strong friends. Right, and this kind of introduction I have been given in previous video as well, so you can refer that video for getting a better clarity friends. Right, so next we move further for the question practices now. So in last video we have done practice of 5 questions. Now we are getting the 6th question. That is, first statement says, should cottage industries be encouraged in rural areas? And argument says, yes, rural people are creative. And second statement says, yes, these would help to solve the problems of unemployment to some extent. So here there are 5 options given. So pause the video and do try to attempt the question friends. Right, and let me know your answers in the comment section please friends. Right, so try to participate in this. So active participation is much more better than the passive participation friends. Right, so try to understand these things in your journey of the UPSC. So now let me tell you the answer for this question. The answer for this question will be only 2 will be the right answer. That is, only argument 2 is the strong. That is, B will be the right answer for this question friends. Right, so what is the explanation behind this? Because rural industry, first of all, they should be implemented in cottage industry, first of all, they should be implemented most probably in rural areas. That is perfect. So it would solve the problems of unemployment to some extent. Yes, it is also perfect. And now here comes the rural people are much creative. So here comes the doubt. So whether, human being is a creative, but rural people and urban people, this might be our doubt. Right friends, so here for getting a conclusion, there is no conclusion here. Then can I say that urban people are not more creative as compared to rural? So it is not possible friends. So for this reason, statement number 1 is not clear. So for this reason we will not vote for statement number 1. So by this, second statement goes right friends. Right, next we see the explanation as well for this question. You can see here, explanation clearly, cottage industries needs to be promoted to create more job opportunities for rural people in village themselves. The reason that rural people are creative is vague. That is not clear. Right friends, that is not clear. So only arguments 2 holds friends. Right, now next we see about the 7th question. That is, should young entrepreneurs be encouraged? Arguments, yes, they will help in industrial development of the country. Second, yes, they will reduce the burden on employment market. So first statement is obviously correct. There is no doubt, because it is a gives ways to the development of the country. And second, it is also correct because they will reduce the burden of the reduce the burden on the unemployment market, right friends? It is also correct. So here our option E will be the right answer, friends, right? So next we see about the explanation part. So you can see here, encouraging the young entrepreneurs will open up the field for the establishment of new industries. Thus, it shall help in industrial development and not only employs the entrepreneurs but create more job opportunities for other as well. So both arguments holds correct, friends, right? Next we see about the 8th question. Here you can see statement says, should all the annual examinations up to standard 5 be abolished? And argument says, yes, the young students should not be burdened with such examinations which hamper their natural growth. And second statement says, the students will not study seriously as they will get automatic promotion to next class and this will affect them in future, right friends? So which would be the right answer? Please tell me in the comment sections, friends, right? So now let me tell you the explanation for this. So option number B will be the right friends, because let me tell you just a second. The young students should not be burdened with such examinations which hampers their natural growth. So education will not hamper the natural growth, friends. So for this reason the option number A will goes wrong, and option number 2, the students will not study seriously as they will get automatic promotion to the next levels and this will affect them in future. Yes, it is obviously correct. So option number B will goes right, friends. So sorry friends, even it's my mistake, even the option number A will be the right answer. So let us move for the explanation part. Let me see. Neither the students can be burdened with the studies at such tender age, nor can be they left free to take studies casually, right friends, as this shall weaken their basic foundation. So both arguments follows, friends, right? Let me move for statement 1. Yes, the young students should not be burdened with such examinations which they hamper, right friends? I have given the statement correct, I mean explanation correct itself. They will be not burdened, friends. First of all, they will not get burdened, right? So in this reason it is correct only, but I have said wrong. So explanation is correct, friends. There is nothing wrong in this. So our option E will be the right answer for this. That is both A and B is right. Next we move further, the 9th question. That is, statement says, should Indian scientists working abroad be called back to India? And argument says, yes, they must serve the motherland first and forgot about the discoveries, honors, facilities and all. Second statement says, we have enough talent, let them stay where they want, let them stay where they want, right friends? So here you have 5 options, so you may choose here. So now let me tell me the answer for this question. That is option number B is right, friends. Only argument 2 is strong, because they should serve first motherland and first forgot about the no, friends. So this first statement goes wrong. And second one, we have enough talent, let them stay where they stay. Oh, this one also wrong, friends. So here are both the statements goes wrong, friends, right? So D will be the right answer for this question, friends. Now let me see the explanation. Yes, D is the right answer. So every person must be free to work wherever he wants and no compulsions should be made to confine one to one's own country. So argument 1 is vague. Second says, however, talented scientists can be of great benefit to the nation and some alternatives as special incentives or better prospects may be made available to them to retain them within the motherland. So argument 2 also does not hold. So in this perspective, option number D will be the right, friends. So first one is clearly mentioned in our constitution as well. Everyone has a right to work wherever they like, friends. So for this reason, option number A goes wrong. And second one, it is saying we have enough talent. So it is not, because still we are in little bit developing nation itself, so not developed. So it is wrong answer. I mean, if you go in broad perspective as well also, right, friends? So I hope you understood. Next we see further. Statement says, should we scrap the system of formal education beyond the graduation? And argument says, yes, it will mean taking employment at an early date. Second statement says, no, it will mean lack of depth of the knowledge. So here there are 5 options. Choose the correct one and let me know in the comment section. Pause the video and try to attempt the question, friends, right? So now let me tell you the answer for this question. The answer for this question is only argument 2 is strong. That is, D will be the right answer, because here statement number 1, argument number 1 is saying it will mean taking employment at an early date. Early date, it is correct itself, but there is a lack of knowledge, friends, right? So to get the depth of the knowledge, we should not scrap the educational system beyond the graduation, friends, right, friends? So for this purpose, option number A goes wrong and option number 2 is correct. That is, option number only argument 2 is strong, right, friends? Now let me see the explanation for this, right? So here you can see the explanation. B is the correct answer. So arguments 1 is vague, right, friends, which is not clear, right, which is not clear. Next, because at present too many fields are open for all after graduation. However, eliminating the, let me take you to this slide, friends. Okay, so postgraduate, the courses would be abolish higher and specialized studies, friends, which leads to understanding the things better and depth. So argument 2 is valid but not the argument 1, friends, right? I hope you understood this, and if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section, and please do like and share the video. If you are not interested to like the video, so let me know the reason why, what is the reason behind this, right, friends? So I need a proper reason, right, friends? So that is it for this video. Please do subscribe for Acquire IAS. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much. Have a great day.